Hello and welcome back to the Aether Keep, where I forgot I was going to do a defense video today, as you can see from the minutes remaining in the season. So we're going to go real fast. Hey, I'm your host, Dark11, still having a bit of a rough time, so please bear with me. So sorry this is rushed, not that it's different to you, but so let's get into it. What is my team this week? And why did I get off such a rough start? Well, this is the team I wanted to be running last anime season, which was like a month ago because of chaos things. It's exactly the same, I think, except for maybe I changed some seals around, and we have Ike instead of Winter Edelgard because he's harder to break through. I don't know if you knew that, but this is a little bit difficult of a unit to deal with. You just can't take him down easily, especially backed up by Maria. We also have Far Save with like instant Aegis. Like, there's a lot of things here that are designed to make it really tough to break through, because trying to push the turn 1 threat range meta is just beginning to weigh on me, and it's hard to make it work, especially when like the nukes I have aren't necessarily the most powerful nukes anymore. So even when it works, it doesn't work. You know what I'm like? Even when I get the traps or whatever to go off, if you can't actually take down Ike, it doesn't matter. So this team is meant to be difficult in a different way, and we're gonna talk about that once we get to it. But first, let's see what it loses to. Place your bets. They may well be right. I think it's, to a player who isn't me, it's pretty easy to figure out what beats this team. To me, never crossed my mind because of who I am as an honorable Fae player. Of course, this team gives all the time in the world to set up. There's a little bit of a trap here with Ike and Ike's movement extending to kind of like catch people who don't respect the range. Didn't really see a lot of disrespect to the range this week, which is sort of unusual. Usually anything like that catches people. But as you can see, we got bolt towered, and they had it in just the most delicious little spot to mess with me. And when that happens, there's really very little that I can do. Is this I'm trap 3, not 4? Okay, that just happens sometimes. And we do still get 1. And in the Ike meta, I feel pretty good about getting 1. Getting 1 in the Ike meta feels like getting a success in the not Ike meta, because it's really a 1-unit meta right now. I'm using Ike on defense because it's a 1-unit meta right now. If you can beat Ike, you can probably beat dang near anything. Okay, we gotta go fast. So some of these are not gonna be as long, but this one, shocker, is it's gonna be another Bolt Tower clear. That's just what it is. It's just another Bolt Tower. You lose to Bolt Tower. Can you truly build something right now that doesn't lose to either Bolt Tower or Ike? I'm sure it exists, but I'm pretty sure with the pieces in my barracks, it doesn't. And if it does, I'm not willing to spend them in that way because, again, who I am as a person. So yeah, there's just not the most to say. Although I will say that it is infuriating to me that she wasn't fast enough to get the job done. I mean, I guess, what does he have? Like plus 10 to everything from the weapon, so pretty tough speed check to hit when she's getting buffed and everything. But speed feels pretty bad. Feels like I deserve the 1 KO, but this one was in immunity, so actually I don't care at all. It was a bait, and I wanted you to win so I could increase the net joy in the world, or whatever that one webcomic is. You know the one. You've been on the internet for a while. You can't get anything by me, and I'm confident you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, from here, do we even need to talk about it? Good, we don't. Alright, we're through. On to the success part of our show. My favorite part of our show, always. Landon. Thank you for coming by, Landon. Sorry, Landon, but also thank you, Landon. So here we have ye old double save with 2 units who I actually think are still quite good. I mean, like, the Ike emblem does a lot here. The Hardy Fighter, this unit is still like faster, it's like super fast, just still surprisingly viable from my experience. I use this unit for a lot of things, I don't know. But what happens? Taking their time, sitting up in the corner. Embarrassing that Ike doesn't get that, but I guess it's not the kind of unit he is. And that's the way the team is designed to work. With Mira jumping here, I'm sort of realizing that running Guidance instead of just double Tempest was probably wrong. Just having 3 movement all the time would be kind of good instead of relying on Tiki not having moved. But for unknowable reasons, Byleth can't take down Soniki? Truly rare footage. You will not see this anywhere else. And this is sort of... This is a good example of what, like, my thesis for this team was, right? What my plan was, what I was thinking in my brain mind when I constructed it. And that is... let Ike, with Obstruct, walk up. And then, what do you do about that? As the offense player. And in this case... there was little to be done about that. It's sort of a stalemate. We're not winning, but the offensive player is also not really gaining ground. And Tiki is doing her job and more. Like, that is an amazing showing as a far as save. That is why I picked her and I'm running my wacky Marth Emblem Aegis build. I think I really like the way it works. And they're trying everything they can to get away with this, but we're just winning the math against Hardy Fighter somehow. And sometimes winning the math against Hardy Fighter is all that you need? Yep, there it is. Just the Mira, there's just way too much without a near savior that Ike, these combination units can do, and they give up. They don't want to take more losses. They have no time to get past me to these things, so Obstruct Ike is still doing it. Thought it was just a Chaos Season gimmick? No, I believe in this. I actually use it on offense too. Alright, I keep on saying I gotta go fast, and I'm not going fast. We're gonna go a little bit faster. What do we have here? Looks like some player phase type units with 3 movement. Oh yeah. I honestly don't know what happened here. If anyone could tell me why they surrendered when they did, I would love to know. Let's just... I know I said I was gonna go fast. Let's just watch that one more time with intention. So they have these units, who I can only assume are going to, like, go in, lock me down in some way. Retreat out, that's the plan. I would guess it was something about recognizing Kanto control and seeing that their strategy's not going to work, but I don't understand how doing this informed them of that. Please, commenters, solve this for me. I really want to know. Okay. Back to the dark times. Back to the not-so-fun footage. We finally have Ike versus Ike. Closed guard, joint close. Who even has that? That's a wild thing to run on him. People love this tile. I should really do more about this tile because people just love this tile. I guess it's because it doesn't look like Duo whatever gets there. Ooh, we took the badge. I guess there was no way she was gonna get there. So yeah, that's a weakness to the team. Not always with the dancing, the unit I want to get danced. That's on me. It is not my best constructed work, I'll give you that. It was pretty much a Hail Mary team, honestly. Had they gotten danced though, they did avoid the pulse smoke from Ike in that tile, so perhaps if I keep working with this, we might have something. Maybe this is not a strategy that I'm going to give up entirely. Tough to say, tough to say. Anyway, it works. They didn't get both pots, though. Did you get 1 defeat and both pots? And deny a pot? Even when it doesn't work, it kind of almost works. But of course, we lose the RNG to get the worst possible result, to be the one that counts between 2 that are better. Doesn't matter. I don't think I was listening for top 1k anyway. I'm very solidly in top 3k, so the answer, no, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And this one, I actually... this one is actually entirely my fault. I am fallible, and in this case, I did foul. Fail? Is the root word of infallible fail? I always sort of thought it was, but I've never checked, and usually I like etymology, so I don't know why I didn't. But, as you can tell, it's turn 2 now. Oh, turn 3 is coming. What happens on turn 3? I get leprosy on turn 3. Turn 3 is the worst turn for Aether Raid's defense, certainly. And my failure here is in putting a Hex Trap here. I don't want to put a Bolt Trap here because a Bolt Trap here is just a second Bolt Tower for them to use. That would be an L, but I should not have put it in the spot where I need to have a trap that would actually waste an action, and it didn't. So I'm a fool, and I deserve this, and I hope this player had a great day because they done did it to me, and I done did had it coming. From here, it's free. What else do you need to see? Bip, bop, boop. I was done with the Ratatosker. How are you? Very well played. Thank you for revealing my own shortcomings. Sometimes that's the only way to learn. Now we get to watch M-Storm, and this one is one of my favorites because it again shows the ethos of the team. So you can see that it's Far Save, Mer, who just barely survives. Perhaps I should have given an attack boon to that unit, but this time we actually do manage to slip by, get the correct dance, get the money. And we also, even if they wanted to take one loss, right? Even because this is, in many situations, you'd be very able to finish this map off, but you're just not getting through this line. It's not happening. And Igrin is protected by Tiki, so it would like cost movements to break this, get the. There's just a lot giving you trouble, and you're forced to do things in a very particular order. This is when I see this, I think the team works, and I like that. Probably my favorite replay of the week, if I had to be real with you. What's this one? This... I feel like usually I get a lot more of this in an average week. Perhaps running this non-turn 1 team would give people a lot more confidence in their player phasing strategies. But yeah, normally there's a lot more just plunking a unit that has no business being plunked in front of what I've arranged for them. And this time it was Legendary Male Alir. So, Nova... sorry, but thank you for coming by. Alright, 3 more. We can do this. We're gonna get in under time. Everything is gonna be great. Thanks for believing in me. So what is this? Didn't this happen earlier? It's because they're not using Ninja Kagero. That's the... Their Wind Kagero. That's the secret sauce. So what's this? What do we have here? Go right in. Can't get it because of Maria. Huge value. Leon does Leon things. But Leon can't Kanto away, and neither can Nina because of Kanto control on Ike. I am pretty sure this is my first time ever actually having Kanto control on a defense team, and I must say that I love it. Even with the Bolt Tower weakness, having Kanto control just makes everything a little bit more better for me, the defender. And that's pretty cool. And we got away with it that time, and it almost counted, but it didn't. But we still got lucky. We still got lucky enough to not have to deal with any of that lift loss on the final day, because that's when it feels the worst. I don't think it would have affected my rankings, so I guess I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry, so too bad there's not a phrase for that. What do we have? We have a pretty nice Erica, I guess, and someone desperate for an Ashera remix, I think? Yeah, definitely desperate. I am too, I have a few copies, but I haven't even merged yet because I'm waiting to see if she gets amazingskill.com. Dancers, Cantos, the usual. Taking time to set up, the usual. Clever, testing the traps, being smart about it. Taking the time they're given, using the Bolt Tower to get around Maria. I think really what I need is a way to just have enough HP to not get got like that. But the Kanto control makes things weird, can't get out far enough. Mira is an embarrassment for not getting... Doesn't she have a built-in follow-up too? Like... Thankfully that didn't cost us it. So... Mira still gets to eat at the table. Mira stays on the team. She's not cut. And finally, the classic one last player comes in, and I feel like you always get like that one last replay, and it's always just like the most impressive player of the week, and you're just so glad that they had the courtesy to play late so they wouldn't count against your lift. That was this one this time. Why was that this one this time? Well, you look at this, you might think, oh, no seal, how interesting, on the bonus unit. That is often a sign of not a very good thing. Still plus 10. Doesn't need a seal. This is better than mine would be with a seal. Oh, plus 10. Okay. What's this? You knew it was going to be plus 10. Over here, we have this unit who's plus 1. Cringe, what a joke. How could you even bring something so weak? This unit is obviously amazing. I have nothing. I'm not trying to make fun of this bracelet. It's just, you know, it's gotta feel bad to be the plus 1 unit on a team full of all plus 10s. And oh yeah, this guy's here too. We didn't see a whole lot of this guy this week. Weird that he didn't show up that much, but this guy's here. You know he's plus 10 with the Giga Premium Kit, even the Fatal Smoke to just... Why is Maria even here? I don't know. I forgot that she was irrelevant because of that skill no one uses, except it's here now. Again, if this player sees this, like, I'm no shade at all. Does this lose to anything in the game? Does this unit lose to a single thing in the game? I'm pretty sure they don't. Especially with this support. I mean, that's just... I literally don't know what I would possibly do. I don't know what anyone could do. I guess you just have to get by him somehow, but couldn't tell you what that looks like if you're positioned properly. So, just for you to see, the viewer, here it is. Strong positioning, like someone could slip through here, because no obstruct seal, noticing? No obstruct seal, I like the obstruct seal, no obstruct seal, but... It is definitely 0 damage, because, I mean, this thing has so much defense, right? The defense on this is out of this world. Gotta be just, it's at least 60, so that's 12 true DR. And, oh wait, we did get through, but... The Pulse Smoke AI thing that I'll never stop complaining about, it's just, we moved in the wrong order. No chance to get off the thing. I almost deserved a win, but hey, it came at the best time, no lift loss. I'm happy to make this trade. And as annoying it is to live in this one unit meta where a Plonk unit is so deliriously overtuned, you know, there's something to be said for just getting to see what the outer limit of the game looks like right now. It does support the thesis that maybe the game shouldn't look like this, but it's nice to know. Nice to have a concept. Jeez. I just got, like, shredded, rocked. And the classic last match of the week, don't need the pots. Just getting iked. 277, really well played. Thanks for supporting the game so we can keep existing and showing us the outer limits of the Ike meta. So that's what I did this week. Just didn't run into that much Ike, so is it valuable? Can't say, but I was really surprised that this team did as well as it did, since I didn't think too hard about it. But let me know what's worked for you, what hasn't, if you can solve that one problem, and I'll probably post more fake content sometime soon, so hit those good buttons. Until then.